Are your shoulders and neck a little tight? Does it constantly feel like your shoulders are climbing up to your ears and you want to relax them and better your posture? Well, today's class is just for you. Hey friends, it's Kate here. Thanks so much for joining me today. Now I have got a 10-minute stretch, a lovely gentle yoga class that is really meant to open up across our chest while in a seated position. We do lie on our side, but there is no standing, so this is a very gentle 10-minute class, perfect for all levels, and a great way to end your day if you've been seated at your desk all day, hunched over. Roll out your mat. Let's get started. Let's start in a comfortable seated position. Take a moment, lift up and out of the waist. Close the eyes, big inhale. Nice big breath out. Again, big inhale. Big breath out. Seal the lips together, breathe through the nose. Take a full big breath. Let your shoulders rise to your ears as you exhale, soften them down the back. Eyes can stay closed, you can flutter them open, but again, inhale, lift the shoulders, exhale, circle them behind you. One more time, lift them up, exhale, circle them behind you, pause, sit taller and straighter. From here, push your sternum forward, and then push it back, tucking the chin to the chest. Reach your sternum forward, reach it back. One more time, reach the sternum forward, pause, circle your shoulders around your hips 3 times. Circle them in the opposite direction, about 3 times. And then pause, sitting taller and straighter, navel up and in. Go ahead, take your hands high over your head, rotate the pinkies towards one another, grow an inch or 2 taller. Take a big stretch over to your right. Really think about separating the ribs, reaching your left hand further away. Big inhale, push off your right hand to rise up. Big stretch over to the other side. Same thing, fanning open your right side body, push into the left hand, lift up, again over to the right side. Again, lift up, go to your left. Again, up, one last time to our right. Last time up and over to the left. Both hands reach high. Bring them behind your head, elbows wide. Take a breath. Twist to your right. Look forward, twist to your left. Look forward, reach the hands up overhead. Take them in front of you. It's like you're holding a present. We're going to focus on our shoulders here. I want you to cave the chest in, reaching the shoulders away from one another, and then wrap the tips of the shoulder blades back, pull them back. A little shoulder protraction and retraction. Reach the chest forward, reach it back. Once or twice more, just like that, still waking up the shoulders, the chest, saying hello to your body. And now here, circle the shoulders around. That might feel a little funny, but I'm keeping my elbows straight and I'm really just moving through the shoulders, reaching the fingertips forward and back. Reach them in the opposite direction. And then pause. I want you to take your right hand up nice and high, lift taller through the right side, and see if you can almost pat yourself on the back with your right fingertips. Now, if our range of motion doesn't quite work like that, it's a little off to the side or down, not the end of the world. It's also okay to me if we open up the ribs a little bit, if you flare through the front of the body, as long as we're feeling good through our low back. If that hurts as we really overly arch, then we want to avoid it. But I'm still activating my tummy muscles, lifting up. And I'm going to pull my right elbow with my left fingertips, trying to send them further down the center of my spine. Again, everybody's different. You might not look like me. That's okay. Take a nice big inhale. Can you lean over to your left as you do so? Full big breath. Big sigh out. Come on back up. Release the hand and then cross it over the front of your body. Give your arm a little hug. I am really pulling my arm into my body and still thinking about wrapping my right shoulder blade back towards the spine behind me. Take a full big breath. Let that go. Left hand lifts high at first. Just reach the fingertips up a little higher and then see if you can pat yourself on the back. We might notice one side feels totally different than the other. Shoulders can be pretty darn imbalanced. Again, I'm going to hold onto my elbow, almost pull it back, lifting up out of the ribs, and then a big stretch to the right. If that does not feel good and you'd rather keep the spine long and straight, that's okay. When you're ready, let that go. Release the hand, cross it over. Now my mic is in the way, so I'm going to swivel it over to the other side so I don't crush it with my arm. But again, just give yourself a little hug. I'm still pulling the shoulder back as I hug the arm closer to my body. Great big inhale. Big breath out. Let that go. Now, this time reach both hands high over the head. Rotate the pinkies towards one another, grow an inch or two taller. Catch your elbows. Try to pull the elbows away from one another and then push your forearms up to the sky. Now, depending on the length of your arms might actually be touching your head. Mine are almost, because I do have short arms myself, but I'm really trying to push my forearms up to the sky while I keep the shoulders down the back. Take a full big inhale. Exhale, a little stretch right. Inhale, lift up. Little stretch left. Inhale, lift up. Let that go. Shake it out. I'm going to lie on my right side. You can lay however you want to. But I just want you to find a moment here and reach your left hand high. Extend the fingertips way up to the sky, and slowly from here start to push your hand back behind you. Now I almost pretend like there's something heavy in my hand. It's like it's trying to pull me away. I'm not letting myself twist here. I'm trying to keep the shoulders stacked one on top of the other. Keep your palm facing the ceiling and circle your hand over your head in line with your ear. Once it arrives in line with the ear, flip the palm so it's facing down. Grow long from your right hip through your side body out your fingertips. Take a big inhale. And then circle the arm all the way out in front of you, all the way down to the hip. Pause once it's at your hip. Flip the palm. Take it back behind you. Circle it all the way around. It's like there's a little clock and our hand is the hand on the clock and we're trying to hit every single number, reaching it away. Once it again gets to your ear, flip the palm and circle it all the way down. Now a little bit different. Take the fingertips up to the sky, reach them overhead. Does it feel better to have the palm facing up or flip it so it's facing down? Both are fine. Just listen to your body, but grow long from your left hip through your body out your fingertips. Give them a little wiggle. Take a big breath. Let that go. Again, take your hand up to the sky. This time, start to point your nose to the sky. You can take a twist and let the hand fall to the ground behind you. Hopefully you do not have a wall in the way like I do. I would be extending my arm longer if I could, but I still get that lovely upper body twist right here. When you're ready, slowly unravel, reach the hand up. Push yourself up to a seat. We'll swivel to our second side. Now, once you arrive on your second side, again, we'll take the fingertips up, and without letting the shoulder fall back behind you, I'm going to bring the hand all the way back as far as I can so I get that nice big stretch. My palm is facing up, and I'm going to start to circle it up overhead, bringing it in line with my ear. I'll pause when it's at my ear. I'll flip the hand. You might stretch longer from your hip through your body out your finger and start to circle the arm down around. And again, it's like I'm trying to hit every single number on the clock. Flip the palm up, start to circle it back behind you, reaching the fingertips as far away, opening up the chest, finding that range of motion in your shoulder. One more time, circle it all the way down to the hip. And now this time, pause. Reach your hand up overhead. Grow long from your hip through your body out your fingertips. Give them a little wiggle. And then take the fingertips all the way up to the sky. Push it back behind you and start to twist. You might bring that hand to touch the ground. It might free float. I really think about rolling the shoulder back and pointing my nose up to the sky for that great big twist. Now you might feel this twist totally in your upper body. You might feel this through your back too. All bodies are different. When you're ready, circle the hand, lift it up overhead, one more big stretch, and then push yourself back up to a seat. Sitting tall and straight, take a moment to notice how our chest feels. Do we feel a little more open? Can we sit taller and straighter? Hopefully we've got a little more relaxation through the body. Take a big inhale, dip your chin to your chest. Lift the back of your head up, press the shoulders down. Roll your right ear to right shoulder. Bring chin back to chest, roll left ear to left shoulder. Bring chin back to chest. Bring your gaze upright. As always, give yourself a pat on the back. Thank yourself for doing something so good and just for you. I certainly hope our upper body feels a little more open, a little more relaxed. If you need to strengthen your upper body now, I will link to a lovely video to give your upper body a little bit of a challenge. Can't wait to see you again.